Welcome to Design Center. It's been a while since I've made a video, and I've been working on a project called The Feminine Rage, and this video is about that collection. This is my theme board that I've made for this collection, and I've written a small concept note for this collection about what feminine rage is to me, and also acknowledging the fact that feminine rage has been expressed through art and through books and films and music and paintings. So this has happened before, but this is my expression of it or my representation of it. And yeah, that's the theme board with images of broken mirror and splattered blood, and blood like texture on like a sleeve or a garment or some sequins, some crystals, to represent that emotion of rage and fury. So yeah, and what I want to represent in the collection is represented in this theme board. It's a gist of what the collection would be. To proceed further with this collection, I decided to make a swatch board. I decided to make several swatches. I didn't know how many I would make, but eventually I landed up on 23 swatches. Here in the picture, you can see the swatches that I eventually went forward with to finalize. You can see representation of blood splatter through sequins, through red and black sequins, and you can see broken mirror. These are what I went forward with because this is what comes to mind visually as well when I think of feminine rage. When I think of rage and when I think of anger and fury, I think of blood and I think of the color red. I think of broken mirrors and sharp objects all thrown around because that's what you do when you're angry. You kind of cause destruction, and that's what I went with. Then came these experiments with roses. I definitely wanted to show a rose because a rose is the symbol of love, but a destroyed rose or a rose that is smudged or a rose that is maybe turned black from red is not a symbol of love. It's definitely the opposite. It's definitely an emotion, a negative emotion or an angry emotion. But you can also see in the top left corner there are two pictures. One on the top looks like lips. They look like lips with a lot of sequins dripping from the lower lip. And I had actually seen pictures of like lips representing rage, and I wanted to make a swatch representing that, but I couldn't really work around it. So this is just one of the things that I made, but I didn't decide to, take it further. And then the picture below it is a lot of mirrors with red and black color painting and like mirror pieces again falling down, dripping down, but again they don't gel well with the collection and they kind of look odd, so I didn't go ahead with it. In these set of swatches you can see a combination of sequins and painting, but mostly painting. One on the top left again is made of sequins, and this is to represent a broken mirror, but using sequins and maybe like a katana or something like that. The rest are all paintings, and there are two which are again roses. So one is a red rose turning black, and one is a red rose with a black background to give that dark, sadness or grief emotion. The one below the roses, the red rose is turning black, the red painted thing that you can see, those were actually splattered, but it didn't again work out because the paint spread everywhere, so it didn't really look that great. And the rest, as you can see, the other two that look like red color is, falling down. That's just variations of the brush strokes that I tried to again show blood dripping down or falling down, or like a fountain of blood falling down or red color falling down or something like that. These set of swatches were the ones that I absolutely rejected because they didn't look good. They were very quirky and they were very weird. They were too weird or maybe a little too boring. But the handprints one that you can see, those are my handprints. that I actually made, but I didn't think that it would look good on a full garment, so I didn't go with it. And the others again look like blood splatter or things. The red and black mixture painted, that doesn't look good, and the text one again very tacky. It wouldn't go well on a full garment, so I decided to not go ahead with it. Then I decided on variations of around 4 5 swatches, and this is a video of the first final swatch that I made. This is made on polyester fabric with, as you can see, the sequins, they are collected in a corner and then they are made to, drop down. And I've used glue to attach the sequins. And then I've painted the background with red paint because red is the color of fury according to me. And so majorly the color story in this collection is red and black. Making this swatch was a time taking process, but it was definitely worth the effort, and I was sure that it would look really great on a final garment. This is the second swatch that I made. This is made again on polyester with red and black paint and kardana in the center and then sequins going out in various directions. And this is also a representation of blood splatter. The other one was also a representation of blood splatter, but with the use of sequins and glamour, so that it does not look morose and sad, but it looks glamorous because a negative emotion can also look glamorous. Finally, we have these three swatches. On the extreme left is red paint falling downwards, and the full video of this swatch is on my YouTube channel. And on the extreme right, the video that you see is of a red rose that is bleeding downwards, and this is the correct way in which I finally made this bleeding rose swatch that I wanted to make for a long time. And the picture in the center is using broken cut up mirrors and then attaching them again in this uneven fashion. The image of the broken mirror spread out and with red and black alternate background color goes with the theme. And like I said, I wanted to represent a lot of broken mirrors because that is a very essential expression of feminine rage, I think. So yeah, that's why I went with this. And all in all, I wanted to represent it in an aesthetic manner so that it does not look gross or too morose or gruesome or something like that. But yeah, these are the 5 final swatches that I made. That was the end of the video till the final swatch board, and this is part 1, and I'll be coming back part 2 to show the illustrations and then upload more videos on how I made the actual garments. And I hope you liked it. And if you like this video, please like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and try following me on Patreon. And thank you so much for giving me the time and watching this video.